Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You'll hear me, Matthew, and we are back with another Skylanders Superchargers news update. Now, evidently this is September 20th, which means Skylanders has already come out in America. As much as even yesterday night, a lot of videos were going out. Probably a lot of people have probably already seen them. I know I have, and everything looks so cool. And it does look like you can actually confirm that Wave 1 and 2 are going to be out on release dates. So there's going to be an absolute ton of different Skylanders to get on that day it comes out. You've got the variants, the exclusives to different stores, the normal characters are for Wave 1, the normal characters are for Wave 2. You've got obviously the starter pack characters. There's plenty of them. If you're going to get the Dark Edition, you've got them. There's plenty of stuff to be going around, and it just looks so cool. It's quite an emotional time. I mean, I was watching them and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's like right around the corner. And we've been doing this from the very start, you know, from that one little picture of Spitfire to now. It's just amazing. It's really, really cool. You know, I've got Hot Streak here from E3, holding it again in my hands. It's just really cool to think, you know, that it's just around the corner and I've got one of the vehicles already. But anyway, basically in this update, it's not going to be a huge amount of new stuff. It's just showing off a few screenshots, a few products which I've mentioned before, and now there's pictures released. And also at the very end, so if you want to skip to that and see what's going on, at the very end, I'll be doing a sort of weekly Rota, if you want to call it that, just for what's going to be happening this week coming, so that, you know, from Monday to the Sunday. So anyway, we'll make our way through and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so here we go. Let's get excited for Superchargers. Okie dokie, first things first are these, the combo packs. I wanted to show these off in a bit more of a high definition look. I am really going to be trying my hardest to find this. Hopefully it's not going to be that hard. I'm hoping it's not really going to be put aside somewhere, so you have got to ask, because I know that Sharkshooter, Terrafin and the Shark Tank are available separately, but I really want to get them like this, because it's just going to be so cool to have them both together in this pack. Then we got this one, which is also coming out on Wave 1, which is Hurricane, Jet Vac and Jetstream. So I am looking forward to this one. I'm liking the looks of both of these, and the supercharged vehicle actually looks pretty damn sweet. So, you know, that is their supercharged pack there. But if you're not happy with possibly maybe you bought, I think this is correct, if you've bought Shark Tank already and you're missing the other three, you can get this combo here. I've said that completely wrong. If you are missing Hurricane Jet Vac, that's what I meant to say. Sorry, if you've already got that one. I don't know how, because that one actually comes out in Wave 3. No, 2. It comes out in Wave 2. So Hurricane Jet Vac should be available on release day separately as well, because that's apparently what was in Wave 2. But looking at this, it's really cool. I like the sort of gradients. You've got two sort of card pieces which have been stuck together, and there's this gradient of blue and brown going down the centre. Cuts it off, but it really does look really awesome, and I can't wait to see other sort of combo packs. I think there's a magic one coming up with I think it's Life maybe, or something like that, Magic and Tech, Magic and something. But the colours definitely look super cool together, the characters look awesome together, and the vehicles, as you could probably tell, look awesome together. It's just going to be so cool to match all of these Skylanders up with their specific vehicles. So moving on from that, we've got this, Green Pop Fizz. Now, I was quite confused with this. I was thinking, how is he green? Well, basically, obviously we all know that the returning Skylanders have got different attacks. And basically, instead of him throwing the potion, he actually spills the potion over himself. So I believe the potions were orange, green, and red or blue, I think. No, it's not. It wouldn't be blue because he's already blue. It could be pink. So he might actually turn into Love Potion Pop Fizz again. But you've got all those different colours because you had like the acidity, the fire, and maybe no, it was orange. It was the orange, yeah. So it was orange, green, and red, maybe. So those three colours, that's what he can turn into because he pours them over his actual his actual fur, and he just turns into this awesome green Pop Fizz, which just looks so awesome. I don't actually know where that trombone has gone, but I couldn't give a damn. This looks really, really cool. It's like a... I mean, maybe he should just be called Boogie Pop Fizz, because he actually does look like a boogie. I just really can't wait to be having this green colour running around Skylanders madly on his Beast Mode. It looks so cool. So the Beast Mode is still there, which is an awesome extra. Then we got this, which is some gameplay for the racing, and you can see what's going on here. You've got the splatter splasher on the side with Splat in, and you've also got Big Bubble Pop Fizz with his vehicle, whose name escapes me. The Soda Skimmer. There we go. Now I think this could be the mini game for Splatter Splasher, because in some sort of gameplay for her like quest, if you will, there are these ring things, and you've got to go through them in a specific order when they've lit up. So yeah, pretty cool looking at this gameplay. Pretty awesome to see the supercharged combos there. The bubbles popping out of the back of that trombone is just so cool. And then we got Splat here. Definitely looks like a ram here. I think that's definitely the right thing to call it. Definitely very much like a ram. But again, looking really cool. And a lot of people have commented from the last time saying that staff is in fact a paintbrush. And in this thing, you can see it is very much like a paintbrush. You know, if it was soaking wet with ink, it would be sort of sloping downwards. So, yeah, really, really cool. And there you can see it in use there against some of these chompies. Looking really cool, the chompies. It looks as if they might have gone back to what the Swap Force ones looks like. They don't really look like the Trap Team ones, but seen as the company that has made this game is the same one as Swap Force, it would make sense for them to use the same sort of character look. But I am liking the look of her and her attacks. She looks like a very, very good amount of fun. And there is the Soda Skimmer there. You can see it all supercharged. I love that fluffy look at the back by the trombone. It's just so cool. And the fact that where the normal aircraft thing would have been, it's now turned into all these bubbles. That is just so crazy, but so awesome at the same time. A fantastic look. Again there, another angle for the Soda Skimmer. And then there's the Splatter Splasher taking on what the heck they are, I have no idea. But that boat is looking pretty sweet. That boat is supposedly coming out in Wave 3, which is supposedly going to be coming out the 1st of December, I believe. But who knows, it could be slightly earlier. And there's another one, same enemies it looks like. But you can see firing this sort of ink ball thing, but I like the fact that on the front of the vehicle it's got this blue splash. Now I don't know whether that is actually just ink or damage, but if it is the normal supercharged look, it looks pretty cool because it adds some definition to the actual front of the figure. So we'll have to wait and see for that. So moving on, this is the actual the game here, the sort of supercharged quests, where you've got to make your way through these different rings, and they give you different bonuses. You can see up in the top right corner it says 8 times there, and that will basically increase your score. Again, you can also see the map and how you can make your way around the map. So it does look really, really cool. I just can't wait to get started with this and show it off. So there's Big Bubble Pop Fizz there. Some artwork which was released, just wanted to show you that. And then there he is in the Soda Skimmer. Again, not supercharged, and you can see the actual aircraft look is still there. And then have a look at this, because I really like doing this. Oh, that's taking it too far, right? I just like doing this to actually see. You can see Pop Fizz stays exactly where he is. You can see the differences so well by just doing this. It's so awesome to see the different colours which change it goes from all the pink to all of this sort of light cyan blue with all that fur as well. It just looks so awesome. Can't wait to get this guy and supercharge him up, which apparently he's going to be coming out as well in Wave 3, I do believe. There is the actual toy form for him. It looks really, really awesome. Quite small in this picture, but I'm guessing that's probably just from the angle of the camera. The trombone probably makes it a bit taller, but he does look really cool. Definitely very, very different from the last time we saw Pop Fizz. I like the look of this. It definitely looks really interesting. The fact that all of the gold seems to have been chromed up. It's not obviously going to be chrome, but the paint which they've used is just making it so shiny and so much like an organ in a church. It just looks so awesome to see it like this. Really, really cool. And there is Splat's artwork there, looking really cool with the paint splashing everywhere. Very much like the actual figure. And there she is in the Splatter Splasher, and again, hopefully, yeah, there we go. You can see how it supercharges up. The back completely changes. You know, you go from the ram horns to that really, really awesome Rota there. Oh, I'm zooming in too much there. And then in the center, you can see the engine goes from really flat and non-supercharged to get out my way, I'm a burning ink machine sort of supercharged look. And that ink is actually on the supercharged version, so that's pretty cool. I like how it just adds a bit more detail to that, but it's really, really cool. And there we go, you can see it up close, obviously like that. And there is the toy form there, looking really cool. Really like that that ink splash there going around the whole figure. Really, really unique there. They could have just left you with the staff, but no, they had to go that extra mile and give you that splat, which just adds a bit of detail, a bit of contrast in the colour from being blue to pink, because most of the character is pink. So you've got that additional blue in there, just to get it going a bit, but it looks really, really cool. There's the Splatter Splasher there, looking slightly different to the picture. I was thinking that the picture showed it more as gold, or a majority of the picture showed it as gold, but the sides and the engine look silver in this picture. I don't know whether it's the colour of the table which is giving us that sort of silver look, but I kind of like it like this. It does look rather cool. The silver, the damaged look, it does look really, really cool. So, I don't know, gold or silver, which one? We'll have to see when we get it in hand, but I quite like it like this, but I still think is the picture just showing it slightly differently. Now, moving on to this. Now, they finally released, this was a few weeks ago, the artwork for the Skylanders Superchargers, the iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch starter pack. Or basically the tablet starter pack, let's just call it that. But, we've got some awesome characters, obviously. They're from the normal starter packs. I mean, obviously, if you're going to get the Dark Edition, you get the addition of the Chaos Trophy and also... oh, what's it called? Nightfall, 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 and... I can't think what it's called. But, oh, that's gonna bug me. But obviously you could have that, or if you had the Wii versions, you would have had Bowser or Donkey Kong. But obviously it's the normal versions of it. Oh, that's really bugging me. I keep thinking of Jetstream, but that's not. It's not Jetstream. But yeah, let's have a little look at some of the gameplay. You got Diveclops there. Got his name. And some of these weird creatures, so they're bringing in different characters again, they're like enemies, they're all different again, but they're looking really, really cool. Fiesta, they're taking on some sort of skeleton Archean type thing. And you got Spitfire there in... oh, come on. Spitfire there in Hot Streak, it's right in front of me. In the supercharged look, looking really awesome. And then you also have Sharkshooter Terrafin with the shark tank there. Loving those cannons on the side. That just adds so much to the supercharged look. And that shark face just looks so cool. Oh, can't wait to get them in hand. So, haha, let's have a little look at this. Sea Shadow, there we go. See, now this is the perfect thing to do. Put this on your wall and you won't get confused ever again. Now, I just want to bring your attention back down to the splatter splasher down in the bottom right. You can see in that picture it looks gold. And also in the bit, well, sort of gives it away that it's gold when you go up to the very top right. It's a gold boat. So we'll have to wait and see. So, obviously this is the bog standard poster, but from what I've seen, if you went to the Toys R Us midnight launch, there was an extra part where the Skylanders Superchargers logo is, and it will actually come up with all the legendaries being there. So I don't know whether if you go there on the day of launch, they might be giving them away if you spend over so much. Maybe that's their way of getting rid of the posters, you know, they might not want to keep them, or maybe if you buy a starter pack there, they give you the poster as an extra. But what I like about this poster is that you can see all the supercharged combos just being sort of supercharged up, and some of them we haven't even seen before. You know, Gold Rusher, who I have to apologise for because I actually never said his name. I never said what he was actually called. Gold Rusher and Double Dare Trigger Happy. They look really cool in their supercharged combo. I do like the Doom Buggy as well. That does look really different, having those saw blades, but very much like what Roller Brawl is like. I know she rolls around on her saw blades, so it is very awesome to have that supercharged look. A majority of these we have seen, but I really like Sunrunner's sort of supercharged look. It very much reminds me of a Traptanium sort of shard, but there's just so much to talk about here. I love the poster and I really cannot wait to get this in hand. I know the Dark Edition also has, well, it's Dark Editioned up, so it's got all the Dark Editions where the legendaries would be, just by the supercharged logo. But I have to say, I'm liking the logo, can't wait to get it in hand. And yeah, you know, place it on the wall, use it as a backdrop, it's going to be pretty cool. So moving on to this, now you might remember in I think the last update, I was talking to you about a mat and a garage storage case. Well, here are the pictures, and I have to say these do look really cool and probably will enhance the overall playability factor of these figures. Now, from the outside, this does remind me very much of the box used to store the traps in Trap Team. Now, apparently this could store 20, yes 20, supercharged vehicles in this small case. Now, I don't understand where they're supposed to go. Now, possibly this is looking smaller than I'm actually seeing it, but if I show you this, I really do like this, and I have to say I'm probably going to be getting this, because not only will it allow me to store the vehicles if I wanted to take them elsewhere, and you can see in this picture it sort of widens those extra areas. The small picture on the case doesn't do anything for this product. But seeing it like this just looks so cool. You've got all the movable parts, those tyres, the barrier, and also that communication sort of tower. Really does look really cool. You've got that sort of racetrack thing going on there. It's almost like a pit crew thing. I mean, you could have plenty of these, you know, different variants. Like this is Spitfire's pit crew, and then you've got others. And you can see Stealth Elf is sat on that sort of podium or sort of launch station. Maybe that's for the actual supercharged character, whoever is on the road there. But I really, really like the look of this, and I'm probably going to be picking this up, to be honest. Now, there's this thing, and when it said storage mat, I wasn't quite thinking it was going to be this, but it's rather interesting what they've done. Now, basically what this is, it looks like a bag here, but it basically turns into this. Almost like a disc. Now, I'm guessing what happens is that all of those black straps sort of go underneath the actual mat, and then you've got all of this. So you can actually display all of these characters here. They're not giving away any new characters here. They're only showing off the 3 starter pack characters. There's no other supercharger characters. They're all from the other 4 different games. Oh dear. But it does look really, really cool. Oh, actually, hold on a second. There are actually 2 Jet Vacs there. Okay, why would you do that? They're both the same ones. That's ridiculous. But, yeah, it's really, really cool to have, like, a little mat. I mean, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, what can I store my stuff in? Like, take it round like this. Put it on a mat. Just put it on this mat. I mean, it looks really cool. You could even put your dog on it or your cat. That's an idea. Put your cat on it. And then you can put him in the bag, and then he'd be like, let me go. And you'd be like, no. No, I'm not letting you go. You're supercharged now, Mr. Cat. I will ride you, and you shall be Mr. Supercharged Cat. Anyway, before I go completely insane, this does look pretty cool. Probably won't be picking this one up. This is probably more suited for younger kids, let's say that. But nonetheless, really interesting. Moving on from that. Now, you might remember in the previous update, I asked a lot of you for help. And boy, did you help me. So I have to say thank you so much. Plans have been made. I will be showing you, obviously, next the plans for this week come in. But I still would like, just if maybe you commented last time, and maybe I forgot your comment. I'm not saying I did, because I read every single one of them. I reply to almost every single comment as much as I can. So let me know if there's anything new or something that you might have forgotten to say that you would like to see. Anything indifferent. And also let me know what you think of this daily rota, which I'm going to show you next. But just to mention, if anyone wants to, comment with any ideas, extras, for this week or next week, or when the actual game comes out on Friday. Yes, the Friday coming, not the one just gone, because that would be stupid and there should have been gameplay on the channel. What am I doing? I've only got this E3 hot streak in front of me, not 2,500 starter packs and characters. Anyway, before we go insane, let's take a look at the weekly rota. So, here we go. So Monday, I'm going to be doing Splatoon episode 28. Now, let's just say the final episodes, they were interesting, very interesting, and I believe either 27 or 28 might show you rage.com, let's just say that. But not quit. We're not quitting at this, It was definitely an interesting boss battle. I'll just give you that information. Now, probably wondering, what the heck are stickies? Well, I found these out in when my family has been just dumping these in my bedroom. They're basically these. I mean, I've got one right here out the packet. I won't ruin anything, and I won't tell you how many I've got, but it's ridiculous. Basically, they're little small sticky things. They've got the suction things on the bottom, so you can stick them down, and you can hear it there popping up. But they do look really, really cool. They've got all these really weird sort of looks. I mean, the one I've got at the moment looks like some sort of sheep with buck-tooth, big nose thingamabob. But I'm going to be unboxing them. I've got plenty of them to do, so we're going to open all of the different packets up and show them off. Just something a little bit different. Wednesday will be the final episode of Splatoon. Now, what I mean by that is it's going to be the final episode of Splatoon's campaign, but not multiplayer. Now, if anyone is a really big fan of Splatoon, you may have a little bit of a wait, just a little bit, about 2-3 weeks maybe, before the next episode of Splatoon. So that's why I'm doing it this week, to finish off the campaign, because I know a lot of people wanted to see the campaign finished, and then we will go on to the multiplayer when we come back, because I want to try and level up and get to the different stages. Thursday, person did mention this, they wanted to see a collection video. Well, I'm going to be showing you all the different Skylanders I have in my collection before it comes out on Friday. So you're going to have Skylanders. There's so many things. Friday, we have the starter pack unboxing. Pretty regular, we always do that every year from Swap Force. Gotta have a starter pack unboxing. It's going to be pretty interesting. Then we've got the fans' choice of a hunting video. Yes, I'm going to be doing a hunting video. I've been preparing, I've been getting the equipment. We are going to be going out and we are going to be hunting for those different Skylanders. I'm hoping there are going to be bags upon bags upon bags of different things which will be going on. Then on Saturday we'll be starting the gameplay. Another thing was the fans' choice of a 60-minute Skylander Superchargers gameplay. Yes, 60 minutes. I'm risking it. I really am. I want to give it a go as 60 minutes, so there will be a video on here. I don't know whether it'll be the whole of Chapter 1. I know they're split up into different things, so it could be like, I don't know, what would you call it? Story 1? Just call it Story 1. I don't know, it could span across Story 1 and 2. But what I would do is I would probably keep an eye on the time, and when it gets to 60 minutes, that would be it. A lot of people have mentioned 60-minute gameplay for at least the first episode, but I want to know, do you want to see more 60-minute sort of gameplay? Would you like me to do like the multiplayer section with other people? You know, let me know. And then Sunday we will have several unboxings. Now, what I mean by that is I've got a few surprises and a few ideas, so we'll go with them and we'll see how it goes. And then obviously you can't just stop the gameplay with 60 minutes. No. We'll be having 2 videos on Sunday as well, so we'll have unboxings and also more gameplay. So some very interesting stuff coming up this week. Really excited for this week. It's just going to be so much fun. And I mean, last night was just absolutely amazing just to see all these different videos of people opening the boxes. It's a magical moment, it really is, just to see all these figures popping out of a box. It's just so interesting to see and watch. But, yeah. So there we go. So I hope you have enjoyed this news update and also the plans which are going on this week. Any changes, let me know. Let me know what you want to see coming up in the several weeks ahead. In terms of Skylanders and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty interested for this week, and I can't wait for Friday. I cannot wait for Friday. The collection video will be a bit of fun because there is so much to show off. So yeah, there we go. So I hope you have enjoyed. Like I said, make sure to subscribe for the gameplay. Obviously, coming out will be starting Friday with all the new Superchargers stuff. Comment down below, like I've said, what do you think about this week, and also, you know, the following weeks, what would you like to see? And also rate the news so that I know you're enjoying the series. And I want to thank everyone individually for being such a support in the previous one with all the comments, and also supporting all the other videos. It means a ton, an absolute ton, and I cannot believe you've probably already seen this week, 800 subscribers. It's going up and up as we speak. And it's just magical to think that it's just going bigger and bigger every single day. So thank you very much to everyone for supporting me. But, you know, we're building a community here, and that's what I like to think of it as a community. So we're going to try and keep growing that community. But for now, I will leave you to hopefully enjoy all the different videos on from other people's channels. But there we go. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and goodbye.